Matthew Cook.
I'm Susan Sarandon.
I feel like for so long, so many people have felt completely disenfranchised. We have no agency. We have no effect on our political process. So why bother? Why go to a voting booth when it's just the lesser of two evils? And they're both going to take us to war. They're both operating at the behest of whatever corporate interest finances their campaigns. What's
They're
the
right.
point?
They're right. It has felt that way because it's been true. Oh, I'm so happy to have somebody that I can vote for that really represents everything that I care about. Social justice.
Our job is to make sure that young African Americans can walk down the street without being abused or worse. We have more people in jail than any other country on earth. So our job, in fact, is to create a new criminal justice system.
Women's rights.
It is wrong for the government to be telling a woman what to do with her own body.
Environment.
We have a moral responsibility to lead the world in transforming our energy system away from fossil fuel.
He's the one who's been trying to keep jobs in this country, who's been fighting against NAFTA.
From day one, I understood what these trade agreements were about. I knew that they were designed to protect corporate America at the expense of working people. I voted and helped lead the opposition against virtually every one of these trade agreements.
At the end of the day, the American worker should not be forced to compete against people in Vietnam who make 56 cents an hour minimum wage.
He's authentic. We haven't heard authentic in a while.
We owe the first Americans more than we can ever pay them back. And they, more than any people, have taught us that we have got to live with nature, not against nature.
Everyone was talking about the war, and it took so much courage at that time to vote against the war.
I voted against the war in Iraq.
And I got a little bit tired of some politicians talking about how we're going to go in there and we're going to be in war year after year, decade after decade. It is not their kids who are going into war, it is your kids.
You need somebody that has judgment, moral courage, and he definitely has that in spades.
We need a political revolution where working class people and young people begin to understand that it is imperative that they participate in the political process.
It's like a miracle that someone has been in service for this long and hasn't been bought, that still has his soul, that isn't beholden to anybody except us. This is a historical moment when we're going to decide if we want to change things, really change things. And you're going to look back, and no matter what happens, you're going to want to have been counted. You're going to want to be part of it. So take a risk and put up a fight for change.